Hello and welcome back to another Doctor Who action figure review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the new 3.75 inch scale of the Doctor Who figures. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Doctor from this wave. So we'll take a quick look at the packaging before we get into the figure. Obviously it's a smaller size packaging. It says 6 figures to collect. Also says Series 7 figure collection at the top. Name of the figure at the bottom. Turn it around. On the back, we got the other figures available in the wave and the sets. It's actually a really nice packaging design. It's not that big. It stands out. It's got everything on the back, that like all the other pictures of the other figures in the wave, and scan me for more Doctor Who fun. So yeah, that's it for the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure. Now, obviously this is in the new scale. I got the Doctor, the Sideman and the Ice Warrior from Toys R Us today. I'm okay with the new scale. I don't mind it. I collect a lot of the Marvel and Avenger figures, like the Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3 figures. So I really didn't mind this wave because they go together, which I'll show the size comparison in a minute. The figure itself, though, I knew that these were going to be small because, like I just said, I collect the other ones. But the Doctor's actually smaller than I originally thought. The Ice Warrior and Sideman are the size I would expect them to be, but the Doctor is actually a lot shorter, and Clara is smaller than him. So I don't know. It doesn't really annoy me, but I don't mind it. I haven't got Clara yet. I was going to get Clara today, but obviously they only had these 3. Luckily I reserved them because they actually had none in stock, but I reserved them 2 days before and they kept them back. So yeah. I'm going to look at the detail first because I want to talk about his face. Now, on camera, he looks really derpy. His eyes are looking in opposite directions. It's just, I don't know what to say really. Obviously there are better ones out there. I didn't get a lot of choice because like I said, this is the only one they had in stock. It just so happens I got a really derpy looking one. Now, obviously, this is a character's first time at sculpting in the new scale. They will get better over time. I mean, if you look at all the other 3.75 inch figures out there, like Marvel, Star Wars, their face sculpts do get better over time. So, but I have to say, for its first attempt, it's not actually that bad. I mean, you can tell who it's supposed to be, obviously. I'm not just saying that it's a derpy face, so it looks like Matt Smith. I mean, like the hair and stuff. You can tell it's meant to be Matt Smith. Mine's got a mark on the top of his head. I mean, it's the eyes. They look like it's the eyes and the eyebrows. Actually, the mouth and the nose ain't that bad. It's just the eyes and the eyebrows. I don't know. The head's actually really loose. I mean, I could probably pull it out. I don't want to. Bow tie. Floppy. Oh my god. That dog, shut up. the bow tie is floppy. The waistcoat. Now, there's a rare version of a black waistcoat. Actually, it looks black on camera, but it's not. It's purple. There's a white mark on there. I'm not quite sure. Oh my god, that dog! I'm not quite sure what that white mark is. I think it's just paint. Yeah. So, right, I'm gonna pause the camera because that dog won't shut up. Okay, I got rid of the dog. Now, yeah, as I was saying, the waistcoat. The jacket is actually quite nice. How they've done the jacket. You see, obviously I haven't painted all the way around on the waistcoat. The shirt. And then obviously the black trousers. And the boots. It's a good figure. I mean, it's not the best, but it will do for now. I mean, you can tell it's meant to be the Doctor. And obviously, for kids playing with it, they ain't gonna be overly, like, you know, like us collectors, we go into a lot of detail. I mean, kids, they will probably get this and play with it. What am I going to do now? I'll look at the Sonic quickly. Very, very tiny piece of plastic. Just one silver piece with like a black and a white blob. Oh, and gold. Yeah, I mean, it'll do. Kids will probably end up losing that, to be honest. I'm just going to go into more detail. Obviously, you can see the shirt poking out of the jacket sleeve. That's quite nice. And like the other smaller details, like on the jacket and on the shirt, the buttons. I like that. And the pocket. And then all like the creases on the trousers. It is a lot of detail for what the scale is. I'm not going to deny that. Now, articulation. Go through that quickly. The head could probably do a 360. I'm not going to, just in case it marks the neck. But yeah, it goes from side to side. The arms are on a ball joint. Do a 360 and come out. The elbows can bend. I think my hands don't turn, but I believe they do. The legs can come out. The knees bend, and then the boots can turn. Just while we're on the topic of articulation. People were complaining like, oh, because they're a smaller scale, they're not going to be enough articulated. I'm just going to show you a figure, if I can just find it. Somewhere. Here it is. Now this is from the new Iron Man 3 movie line. The Iron Patriot. The articulation on this, compared to this, they are the same scale. The Doctor is a bit smaller, but they're both classified as the 3.75 inch scale. The articulation on this, the head is on a ball joint. The arms, the shoulders are on a ball joint, and the legs come out. That's all the articulation it's got. It has no elbow joints, no knee joints, no feet joints. Not a waist joint, but I don't think the Doctor has a waist joint either. No hand joints. So yeah, this, compare the two, this has got a lot more articulation than this. And these are movie figures. Obviously not all the Marvel figures are bad. I mean, this is the only assembler's articulation. Like the Iron Man 2 figures are amazing, but I don't know why these were so unarticulated. But anyway, we're not talking about Iron Man, we're talking about Doctor Who. So yes, articulation, detail. Just going to quickly show you the base it comes with. This is really nice. I'm really glad that they gave him base. I mean, the Iron Man 2 figures came with a base. The Star Wars figures come with a base. I've actually got one in hand here. Star Wars base. So yeah, and obviously this is in the Doctor Who logo. Someone said that they saw something like that before, and it was actually the character building, because they couldn't quite remember what had a Doctor Who logo base. But yeah, people have been comparing these figures to Daypole. Obviously they are like near enough the same size, but compare the two. If you really look, the detail compared to this and like the Tom Baker figure or something, compare the Daleks. That's what you should compare. I mean, seriously, if you look at it, the new Series 7 figure has loads more detail. Someone actually compared these to the character building, which is ludicrous, but yeah, I don't know why. I mean, they must really be peed off with the scale change. But there's nothing we can do now. This is what it's going to be like. It's this or nothing at all, and I'm really happy with this, to be honest. I mean, I was getting bored of the 5-inch figures, especially by the end of the Series 6 last wave. It was just re-released after re-release with like the slight variant, head swap, repaint or something. I mean, I'm actually really happy with these figures. Like I said, they go with my other figures. I've actually got a Merlin figure. It's just sat on my desk for no reason. He's the same size as the Doctor. I think he's actually a 3-inch figure. I'm not sure. Maybe the Doctor is 3 inches. Like I said, they're classified as 3.75 inch, but yeah. Now I'm gonna do some size comparisons. I think I'll compare it to the 5-inch Doctor first. Just going to get him off the base, because it does make him slightly taller, not that much taller though. The Doctor doesn't even come on camera. There we go, now it fits on the camera. As you can see, it looks about half the height on my camera. But yeah, there is a big difference between the height. Like, if you're a hardcore 5-inch collector, then just stick with the classics. And I mean, there isn't going to be, well, I suppose you could get the Toys R Us Doctor and Dalek packs. I was just going to say there's no more new series 5-inch figures, but like I said, like the Tennant and Smith is in the Dalek packs. Here's compared to some of the Avenger figures. Come on, stand up. Don't fall. Thank you. Obviously, then they're enough the same height. I mean, Iron Man's a little bit taller. Well, they're both a little bit taller. But, like, then they're enough the same height. At first, when I put them together, say if I put Iron Man behind the Doctor, there is a noticeable height difference. But then I thought, oh, that's just because it's Iron Man, he's in like a suit, he's going to be taller. Then I put the Nick Fury figure next to the Doctor, and he did look quite a bit taller. I'm actually just, I've got the figure somewhere. Somewhere in this book, there it is. Put the figure. He's going to fall over, so I'm just keeping all of him. Still the same size as Iron Man. Yeah. Like I said, they're near enough the same height. Closest you're gonna get, well, for now it'll do. A few little centimetres height difference is nothing to lose sleep over. I mean, like I said, this is all about the play value for this wave, and I mean, kids would love them. If I was a kid, I'd love this figure. So, yeah. I don't believe I've got that much else to talk about. I think I've near enough covered everything. Yeah, I believe I have. So, thanks for watching this review. Like I said, this is an essential character if you're going to get them. I mean, there's no point getting the others without getting the Doctor. You don't necessarily have to get the Doctor first. I mean, you can get the Cyberman or the Ice Warrior first, but obviously you're gonna wanna have him fight someone. I know I got a Star Wars figure. Oh, here it is. I was gonna say I knew I had a Star Wars figure around there somewhere. Oh, they're more the same height. Yeah, they're more the same height. I think the Avenger figures are a little bit bigger anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching this review. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's good. 7 out of 10. Maybe an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's a really good figure. The only complaint is the head sculpt, and that's not even that bad. They sort the eyes and the eyebrows out, which I believe they've already done on some of the new batches of the figures. Then it'll be perfect. So if you haven't got your Doctor yet, just hold off a little bit, look for the shop. There are better ones coming in, like I said, if you're in the shop and there's lots and lots of Doctor figures, you can look through them and get a good looking one. Obviously this is the only one they had in the shop because I reserved it and they sold out of all the rest, so I didn't have a lot of choice. But yeah, so thanks for watching this review, guys, and I'll see you on my next one, which I'll be reviewing the Cyberman. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.